Going on, legends. It's 2 days since I filmed my last video, the last part of my last video, where I just finished moving everything, and I'm feeling heaps better. Thankfully, I was absolutely cooked. Like, just no energy at all. And then on top of that, my whole right leg was just completely gone. It's starting to come back now. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Obviously, I've just finished. Whoops! I've just finished my first load of shipping since the move. I put my store on time away mode for I think about 6 days. Um, so yeah, these are the sales I got. Um, I think I sold. There's like 75-ish orders there. I think I sold about 90 things. There's some multi orders, of course. That's actually pretty low for a week. If it were just a general week for me from Wednesday to Tuesday, normally I would have more than that. But obviously, time away mode puts people off from buying because there are a lot of people who are impatient. And also, I haven't been listing. So I haven't been listing for like over a week. So obviously, if I was listing in that week, there would have been heaps more. So I'm pretty happy with that anyway. Like, that's still a very good amount of sales to keep me going. So I can now hopefully start listing again soon. I've actually unpacked most of the DVDs and CDs that I had listed. I've still got a bit of a rearranging to do. I got to find the shelves for those shelving, the shelves for those shelving. Got the CDs all set up. And yeah, I've got some stuff down there that's got to go on the shelves as well, videos and books and stuff. So all the listed stock will go in this room, and then hopefully in this corner I can fit a table. I'm gonna have to try and squeeze it in to do photos and stuff. So I'm gonna do all the shipping and try today, and then try and get the photo station set up. I don't know where the tables are. They're probably in the shed somewhere. So I'm not sure how I'll go getting it done today, but yeah, I'm just happy that I'm feeling heaps better and I can actually do some stuff. Like I said in my last video that Lita was going to come over. That was going to be last night, but she actually had to bail because she had school work, which is totally fair enough. But yeah, it probably didn't matter anyway because yeah, I was able to get all the unpacking of the stock done. The van is still full. I'm going to try my best to just get it empty myself throughout the week. Just going to do little bits here and there, just so I don't cook my knee again. So then when Lita comes back on Saturday, which would be her normal day, hopefully I can just get her to start listening again, listening some CDs again. Just before this video goes any further, I feel like I skipped over my parents a bit in the last video. They helped me heaps. They always do. Every time I move or anything else happens in my life, I ring them all the time. They help me out with everything. And they're amazing. Sometimes it's easy to take your parents for granted, which I definitely don't do. But yeah, I feel like maybe that's why maybe I skipped over them a little bit in the last video. When I was thanking people, I've got my parents to thank for everything. So I really wanted to just point that out and give them a huge thank you in this video. All right, it's been like 5 days since I last filmed, and I said I was going to do this, do that, do this. I just decided to just take it easy. I just was feeling flat every day. Even though I said I was feeling better, I was, but yeah, it just kicks in and I just was feeling flat. I just needed some time for my body to recharge a bit, being old and fat, and doing so much. So I did do a lot. I have done a fair bit of stuff, but just sort of taking it easy, doing little bits here and there. Like I've half unpacked my collection. The other half is Blu-ray, which I don't watch as much. So I wanted to get the 4Ks out so I could watch some of them. But yeah, it is Monday morning and it is that bloody cold. I don't know if it's this house or if it's just a coincidence that it just happens to be really cold all of a sudden. But yeah, or maybe it's a bit of both, but it is bloody freezing in the mornings. And I proudly tell everyone that I don't own any jumpers or pants or anything. And yesterday I went and bought a hoodie because it is that cold in the morning. Look how cold it is. Nelson just says, nah, I'm not going outside. Fuck ya, I'm staying in here. It is that bloody cold. There's ice all over the ground outside, so I'm letting him chill inside in the morning until the sun comes out a bit. But yeah, I actually had to go and buy a hoodie because I've been getting that cold in the morning. So I had to go to Big W. The only one that fit me was this lame ass boosted turbo hoodie. So yeah, I'm going to be rocking that like a bloody bogan. But who cares? If it solves my problem, it solves my problem. So yeah, I haven't got many sales this weekend. There's only about 30, or maybe 36, 37, something like that. So that's, for me personally, that's not great. For some people it is, but for me personally, with everything I've got going on, it's not great. I did sell this though. The Collaborations box set from Imprint. This is limited. It's long out of print. I had this listed for 400, and I've been planning on reducing the price to 300 for ages because I've had it listed for a fair while. But yeah, I've just been sending out, when I get people watching it, I just send out 20% offers. And I had a guy last night from the UK buy it, and he paid $80 shipping or something for it because it's actually pretty heavy. But yeah, this is a very hard box set to find. They did release a standard version, and that is even out of print as well. So yeah, it was a pretty nice sale. $320 I got for it, so pretty happy with that. So yeah, sales have been a bit down. What are you doing? Sales have been a bit down, obviously because I haven't been listing. So it's been a good week and a half or something. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks since I've listed anything. I actually had Lita here 2 days ago, and she's done a bunch of drafts, but I haven't priced them yet. I've done about half of them, so I just got to finish that. Might actually get her to come around tonight because she's got a whole nother stack there that she's like already done the photos for and stuff. So maybe I'll get her to, and like a lot of the CDs are the same bands as the one she already did a couple of days ago. So if I get her to come around tonight, I can list them all at the same time, kind of thing. So if someone wants that band, they'll see them all. So yeah, maybe I'll do that, but I really need to get stuck into listing some of those DVDs from that DVD lot myself as well, because I need to pump those sales back up. It costs a lot of money moving house, so I was very lucky I didn't have to pay double rent. I was able to move out from my house on the weekend in Traralgon, and Alec didn't charge me for the Saturday, Sunday. I'm just paying for the Monday onwards, so I didn't have to pay any double rent, which is awesome. But it still costs a lot of money. You got tip runs, and I bought all my mates dinner, shit like that. It just costs money to move. I don't know why. You just tend to need shit, and it's bloody annoying. But it's done now, so I need to get some listings up and get those sales pumping again. It's open.
Hello.
How you going?
Hello.
Are you excited?
I am. Depends what I'm doing.
Well, that's why I was asking if you're excited.
No, I have to unpack the van.
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna do it as well, but there's just like one or two.
The JBL, not the JBL, the speakers.
Hey?
Is it? No, we already did the speakers. What is it?
Yeah, no, it's just shit.
Is it the sound systems?
No, it's just
good.
heap of junk.
Right, that's fine then.
Looks like fun, doesn't it? So yeah, this is all the stuff that I haven't emptied yet, and it's been over a week, and I've sold a CD over the weekend that I cannot find anywhere in the house or the shed. It does smell like petrol. So I'm guessing it has to be in here somewhere, so we have to empty the van so I can try and find this bloody CD. Alright, we finished emptying the van. Could not find that CD, so it's gonna suck. But I did finish doing this today. It's not completely finished. I've left a few gaps because hopefully JBI are going to have their buy one get one free sale this month. So I left a few gaps because they're all in alphabetical order. I don't want to redo it. So, but yeah, I finished putting all the Blu-rays up there today. Yeah, I've had a bit of a cull as well. So it's looking a little bit bare, but we'll fill it up pretty quickly. And later's back to doing the fun stuff. Is this better than emptying vans and shit?
Yes.
Listing CDs and discovering music. That's what we're doing the whole time, is just discovering music. and leaders just stealing CDs all the time. All right, it's the next day, and I didn't find that CD, but sometimes things happen for a reason. And I've woken up this morning, I actually sold that CD to Canada, and I was planning on getting up and turning this house upside down looking for it because it was an $80 CD, and I've already printed the postage. So, paid for and printed the postage. So, I really didn't want to cancel it. I can refund the postage myself anyway. But I've woken up this morning to a message from our feared dictator, the disgruntled octopus, that there is an impending postal strike in Canada and this CD was going to go to Canada. So I've had to cancel the order anyway. So, I mean, I didn't have to cancel it. I could still send it. But by the time it gets there, this strike is going to be in play and it'll just be sitting there, and I'm going to have to deal with, the customer not getting their items. So I've messaged the buyer, cancelled the order. I don't have to find the CD. I will find it eventually when I'm unpacking more stuff. But yeah, I don't have to find it immediately, which is great because I can get back to listing DVDs today. So Lita was here last night and she did a whole bunch. She did a heap on Saturday, then finished them last night and did a heap more last night. So I think there was about 126. I think it was 126 in the end that she did over those 2 days. So massive. I've only uploaded about 70 of them. I've still got to comp the rest. So, but yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to get stuck back into the DVD listings. I've actually been hanging out to do the listings because I still haven't gone through. I've gone through that whole DVD lot, but there's so much good stuff in there, and I just love listing it. So I'm actually excited to be able to do that today, finally. Right, so I just sat down and I thought, I'm going to start editing this video because I actually can't remember what I filmed. Some of it was over a week ago, and yeah, I didn't really know what the video was doing, like where it was going. I don't even know what I filmed. So I had a look, and yeah, not a lot's happened. The whole idea of the video was initially was sort of like a part 2 to moving, where I was going to just show you my final setup for my reselling stuff after I've finished moving. So yeah, but then the video has just ended up taking a turn and just gone down completely random rabbit holes that don't mean anything. So if you're still here, you probably should question your YouTube viewing habits, to be honest. But don't go anywhere, because I will show you my final setup for reselling. And there's not much to it, really. I've managed to, something I'm really happy with, I've managed to really minimize my reselling space through moving house twice in a year. So this time, I culled it down a lot more this time. So it's actually a lot smaller sort of space, even though there is a lot of stuff in tubs, to be honest. But that's stuff in tubs. We don't have to worry about that for the moment. So this is my desk, and the first time I've ever done this, my desk is in the lounge room, which is pretty cool. Because on the weekend, I was sitting there doing some work, and I had the footy on the big screen. A couple of the games are shit or whatever, so you can see there on the computer I'm actually editing this video right now. So I can just listen to them basically while I'm doing work, and I look over every now and then. It's pretty good. I can chuck some of my favourite movies on while I'm working, and then just enjoy them. I don't need to watch them because I've seen them a million times, so I can listen to them. So that's it. That's pretty much it. And then in here is where all the stock is. It's very close to the desk, which is handy. I managed to get a table in there. I had to push these right over into the corner. That's fine. I can reach in there and get that stuff. This is listed stock, and the table's there. The CDs are here that are listed. And this is mostly unlisted stock. As you can see, I've started pulling the DVDs out to start listing them. And yeah, that's the unlisted stock that is going to get listed, next kind of thing. I have plenty more in the shed, and in the back room, there's just tubs of stuff, just old stuff that still needs to get listed. So that's it. That's pretty much my whole reselling space. I've got this little shelving unit thing here where all my shipping and, you know, satchels, envelopes, all that kind of crap is going to go in there. And that's the CDs that Lita is still listing. They're the unlisted CDs. They're all the ones she did. Well, there are a lot of the ones she did on the weekend, but these are all the unlisted ones she's doing, and I'm doing the DVDs. So that's it. It's pretty simple. I've kept it pretty simple, and I'm really, really happy with that. So now I'm going to wrap the video up. So yeah, if you've made it this far, like I said, probably should question YouTube viewing habits, because not a lot happened in this video. It was yeah, pretty boring, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I don't know. You might just love your favorite uncle and love watching him. So who knows? My next video, I'm pretty sure I have to go to Melbourne to pick up some DVDs. So I have not done that for a long time. Oh, I have. I've picked up DVDs, but I have not gone to Savers for a long time. So I'm thinking my next video will be going down to pick those DVDs up. My friend Nikki is actually picking them up for me. So I will be able to go to her house and pick them up, which is a lot easier. And then I'll be able to go to Savers and maybe Cashies. I usually stop at Cashies, and there's a CEX in like Fountain Gate now. I didn't even know it was there, so I'm keen to check that out. I've never actually been into a CEX store. So yeah, that'll probably be my next video. Don't know why I'm talking about it in this video. And I got one more thank you. It is to my mate Alec, who is renting this house out to me. We went to school together. We were never like super great mates or anything, but we know each other pretty well. We followed each other on Facebook and stuff. He saw my video, reached out to me, offered me this house at a really great price, and he's allowed me to make changes like putting the gates up for Nelson, things like that. So yeah, massive thank you to Alec, because I think I would have been pretty lost without finding this place. So yeah, I'm super happy. All right, if you've watched all the way through, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You're a bloody legend, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.